friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. I am Martina Lily. I am so excited for today's video. I'm actually trying a new brand to me. We are trying the new Byredo Remembrance eyeshadow palette. I have not tried anything from Byredo before, so I'm very excited to test out this formula. This palette is beautiful. It is beautiful. It is one of the prettiest palettes I have ever seen. Truly, it really is. So I cannot wait to put it to the test. Now, if all of this sounds interesting to you, do the YouTubey things. So like, subscribe, notification bell, and let's get started. This is the beautiful Byredo Remembrance palette. This is the outer packaging that it comes in. I personally have damaged mine a little bit, so don't mind the imperfections, that's from me. I really liked that it came in this kind of like outer carton packaging like this. It was a little bit different and fancy. I thought on the back here you have all of the ingredients, where it's made, and then underneath here you have the expiry. So it does say a 12-month expiry, made in Italy. I paid 155 Australian dollars for this palette. It has a total of 18 shades in it, and in US I think it's about 105 US dollars. So let's unbox it. It slides out like this. It has a very mirrored packaging, so don't mind that you can see everything, but look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I actually put a reel up of this on my Instagram if you're interested in checking out the packaging a little bit more, but like, isn't that absolutely beautiful? Like, yeah, it's very fingerprinty, but I was really taken aback at how stunning this palette's packaging was in person. And then let's open her up. Isn't she beautiful? I understand if you look at this color story and think I'm absolutely ridiculous, because it is a color story that I wouldn't say is never necessarily revolutionary, but I don't know why when I saw Alicia Archer's review of this palette, this wasn't on my radar. I had seen this released on like Trendmood or one of those kind of websites, and I was like, oh, boring, pass, skip. But when I saw Alicia Archer's review of this palette, I was hooked. It was the swatches and everything. I was just hooked by how beautiful this palette actually looked, and then getting it in person took my breath away, truly. Like, and that, it takes a lot to do that for me because I have so many palettes, but this is just, I don't know what it is about this, but it's so beautiful, and it just seems so romantic to me, and ethereal and soft glam, and just honestly lovely. It just seems so lovely to me. So I'm very excited to try this formula because I haven't tried it, but I've heard really good things about the Byredo formula, just from like other YouTubers, but also from you guys. I've had a few comments from you guys in the past just talking about how good the Byredo formula is. What we're gonna do now is I'm gonna go into a speed through of a full arm of swatches so you can see the color story all laid out, and then I will do a speed through of individual swatches on the back of my hand for you guys, and then we will create a look. So hopefully that all sounds interesting. There'll be timestamps down below for you guys if you only want to see certain parts. The palette will be linked in the description box as well for you guys wherever I can find it. And also apologies for my nails. They're just still healing from gel polish. So let's get into these swatches. So that was all of the swatches of this palette. I hope that was helpful. I just wanted to interject here. These shadows are, I'm so excited to play with them. They are like cream shadows, truly. These mattes feel more like the Lisa Eldridge formula, like the Natasha Denona cream to powder formula. That's what these mattes feel like. They're so soft and creamy. And then the metallics, there's different formulas in here. Like this one right here is like a suspended type metallic where it doesn't have, like it's like a clear base with the glitter, so suspended in there. And then there's some more bolder ones, but they're so creamy. I know that they didn't swatch intense. I don't think this palette, apart from a couple of shades, it's not supposed to be intense. It's like that soft, romantic, ethereal type shadow. So if you're going into this wanting like Pat McGrath Lab sparkles and intense like shadows like that, that's not the, this isn't going to be the palette for you. But the formula is to swatch and touch is like, it's high level luxury. I'm not kidding. Like I truly mean that. To touch and swatch, it's like high level luxury. Let's create a look now, shall we? Cannot wait to put this on my lids. I thought the swatches were so stunning, so I can't wait to try it. I'm gonna lean into the pinks for this one because it's just going with the vibe. We're gonna pick up a BK NG Hot and Flashy, a 503, and I'm gonna dip into this one first, and I've already primed using my Viseart eye primer if you're wondering. So I'm just gonna start by just lightly like blending this through the crease. This is just kind of like almost my skin tone really, and I just kind of want to set the primer a little bit and lay down a little foundation here. Just start a little gentle contour. That's going on lovely, really soft and pretty and romantic, and just actually very easy to blend out, so nice. Now I'm picking up a What's Up Beauty R103, and I'm going to go into this one right here. These don't actually have any shade names, they're just numbered like 1 to 18, so this is like technically shade number 4, which I kind of like. It's kind of simple and easy, right? I'm going to also blend this through the crease, just deepening it up slightly. These are a dream to work with just instantly. They're so soft. They are a soft wash of color kind of formula, these mattes though, I can already tell. So again, if you're looking for like that crazy pigmented type formula, I just don't think this will be it for you. But if you're looking for that, you know, like a luxury type formula, like think like Tom Ford, Lisa Eldridge kind of formula, that's what these are instantly reminding me of. But it's reminding me more of the Lisa formula than anything actually, if I'm honest. The mattes anyway. Look how easy and quick that was. I was just actually thinking to myself, all of these mattes, and pretty much nearly all of the metallics too, this whole palette would make such good one and done shades. Like if you want a palette that you're just like, I want to pick pretty much any of these shades and just like quickly tap it on with your finger and or like a quick brush and off you go, this is a really good palette for that because these will all look so lovely as one and dones. We're gonna dip into this dark brown here now on a What's Up R102, and I'm just gonna use this to deepen up just a little bit. Oh, I really like how this isn't crazy pigmented. This is such a good everyday palette, like friendly palette, sorry, like work looks, just anything soft glam if that's your vibe. Oh, I'm so impressed with this so far. So again, you know, everyone's value of $1 is different, you guys, so you need to make the right decision for you. I'm just like, I'm not gonna tell you this is worth it or whatever. I'm just gonna tell you if I personally like it, and then you know, you make your own decisions from there if you're interested in it, that kind of a thing. So no pressure, but I'm impressed. This is beautiful. These are so soft and silky, these mattes, wow. I'm gonna pick up a Delium Tools 773, and I wanna go into a little bit of this one first. So shade number 16. I'm not gonna put any intensifiers down, although this one is the actual flakiest and creamiest of the, well, not the creamiest, sorry, but the flakiest almost of out of all of the shades. So I probably should put it down for this one, but we'll just see how we go. I'm just gonna tap this onto this outer portion here. Oh, that's really pretty. I'm getting a little bit of fallout, just a couple of little specks here, but nothing dramatic. But I would expect that from this shade because this is like a true metallic kind of formula for this particular shade. Let me actually use the intensifiers just for this shade on the other eye. So I'm just going to concentrate it where I laid that metallic down and tapping it. I just want to see what it does out of interest. Sorry, the intensify stick is from Pat McGrath Labs. If you are new here, I always forget to say that because it's so ingrained in my channel. I think Martina Lily, and it's almost like the one consistent thing from all my videos is the intensify stick from Pat McGrath Labs. Okay, that's beautiful. Wow, isn't that a gorgeous, gorgeous shade? That is beautiful. I love it. Okay. P.S. None of this is sponsored or anything. They have no idea who I am. I wish I would get sponsored by Byredo, my lord. Could you imagine the level of excitement you would see from me in that video? I'm gonna pick up this new brush from What's Up. This is an R110. It's just like a really small kind of flat shader brush. And I'm gonna go into this one right here, which is shade number 8. I'm gonna put down no intensifiers again and we'll just see how this goes. And then I'm just gonna take a little bit on my finger and I'm just gonna also pop that in here and see how that goes. Because it does say like finger friendly, I guess. That's pretty. Definitely with the brush, you're gonna get more intensity. I'm gonna put a little bit more intensifiers on this eye. I don't know why I didn't do the whole lid. What was I thinking? Yeah, if you definitely wanna use like a glitter glue or the intensify stick from Pat, if you want that more intensity with these shadows, but they're still so soft and lovely. Oh my goodness, that soft romantic. Ooh, I'm into that. You can see this is a little bit more intense, but this is still really lovely and smooth. So it just depends on what your preference is, but I like both and I think they're stunning. Just going back into the dark brown, which is shade number 12, sorry. Just gonna deepen that on this outer corner here. Before I move on to the face makeup, I'm actually going to take my Makeup by Mercier dark brown eyeliner and just tight line with it. I'm going to leave this here for now. I'm going to do the speed through of my base makeup and then we will come back and finish everything up. So 2 seconds. above is all done. Everything will be linked in the description box. I don't know if I've said this already, but if it is linked in the description box, it is an affiliate link. So if you shop through it, I make a small commission. And thank you so much if you do. It just goes back into investing into my little channel here. Okay, lower lash line, shall we? I'm actually going to take this shadow right here. This is a new one from What's Up as well. It's an R108. It's like a little itty bitty, kind of like a rougher 13 actually is what it reminds me of, but a little bit stiffer. So I think it'll be good for the lower lash line. And then this is another one from What's Up. It's an R107. It's just like a little pencil brush. I'm just going to go into that dark brown, which was shade number 12. So I'll just show you this one. And I'm just going to deepen up the outer corner here, just like a real kiss. I also did put some of my Victoria Beckham eye brightener on my lower waterline here, just to, I guess, make my eyes like pop just a little bit. And then, oh, actually I need to do an inner corner highlight. I'm going to take this one for my inner corner. I'm just going to put my mascara on, which is my Victoria Beckham Future Lash. So the eyes are done. I think they're so soft and pretty and romantic, and I really, really like them. I love how that came together and performed. It's just so pretty. So for lips, I'm going to take my Tower 28, what is this called? Fill Me In lip liner. It's kind of like a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Pillowtalk. And then I'm going to take one of my all-time faves, Hermes Rose Incense. All right, let's zoom back so you can see the finished look. This is the finished look. What do you guys think? I love it. I feel like I have expressed how much I am loving this eyeshadow palette so far, and this look is a very me everyday comfort zone look. I shall not lie. So yeah, let's go ahead now and get into look number 2. We are back for look number 2. I am having a really hard time because I want to use all of the shadows. Like I want to use these two, I want to use this one, this one, this one, this one. Like I want to use them all. So I'm having a hard time picking. What I'm going to do is dip into this one right here, which is number 11, with a Refa 33, because I really, really want to try this shade. And I'm just going to start by working this through the crease. This is beautiful. And I'm also going to tuck it onto the outer corner here. What a pretty shade. I'm actually going to dip back into this dark brown here, which is shade number 12. This is a What's Up R105, just because it's kind of the deepest shade in the palette. So it's really the one that I'm going to be using most of the time for like deepening. So just tucking this into the outer corner and deepening this outer corner a little bit as well, like outer corner crease. I didn't bring that inward for now. So I'm going to apply the Pat Intensify stick to both eyes this time, because I do prefer it with every single one of my metallics, to be honest, not just this palette. I'm going to dip into this shadow right here, which I think is number 10. And this is my Delium Tool 773. And I'm going to pop that where we put the Intensify stick. Honestly, it was so hard choosing a metallic because these are all so pretty. That is beautiful, that shade, right? So wearable. I'm gonna pick up that What's Up R110 again, and I am going to tap a little bit of this silver shade number 1 just over the top of that bronze. Probably a little bit risky, but I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna tap lightly. You can obviously skip this step if you were following along and didn't want to add some more bling. That is pretty. I like that. I'm going to dip back into the dark brown and just marry these together here. I'm going to leave that there for now, and we're going to do the speed through of my face makeup, and then we'll come back and wrap it up. Base makeup is finished. I did just go off camera quickly and put the Victoria Beckham Brown or Cocoa liner on my top waterline and the brightener on my bottom waterline. So I'm going to take the What's Up R108 again, and I'm going to take this one right here and just run that underneath the lower lash line. And just a touch of the dark brown on a pencil brush, just a really small amount. Inner corner, I'm just gonna go in with the same shade that we went in before. Let's put my Victoria Beckham Future Lash Mascara on, and then we'll do lips. For lips, I'm going to take my Pat McGrath Labs Contour Lip Liner. And then the Satin Allure from Pat McGrath Labs in Nude Romantic 2. Alright, let me go and zhuzh, and then we'll zoom out and see the finished look, so 2 seconds. Alrighty, this is the finished makeup look. What do you guys think? I personally love it. Again, it's almost like, I really like this because it's a little bit warm tone leaning, but it's still really quite neutral. Like there's a little bit of cool tone in there too to like mix it up for me because I don't super duper love super warm tones. Anyway, I am loving the look. Let me know what you think. And I'm loving this eyeshadow palette. I really am. I can see myself getting a hell of a lot of use out of this palette. It's just so easy to use, so lovely. Like it's just so lovely. All of the colors in the palette go really well together and it's just cohesive. The looks just come together so well and it's just such a beautiful formula. These mattes and the metallics and everything being so creamy, I really like it. I'm so impressed. I am so impressed truly by this eyeshadow palette. It is really high quality and I think if you like the Lisa Eldridge formula, I think you'll really quite like that Byredo formula. So that's my 2 little cents. Everybody's value of $1 is different, so only you can make that decision for yourself. I'm just here to tell you whether or not I like it. Let me know if you have picked this palette up or if you have tried Byredo's other eyeshadow palettes and what you think of those. I'm kind of interested to try a few more palettes from them and other products from their brand now that I've tried this one and fallen head over heels in love with it. So I'd love to know what you guys think of the brand. If you're watching till this point, you're an absolute legend. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate you. If you haven't already, pretty please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe. And I hope you have the most amazing day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time. Bye!